Tune in to me. You watching Gully TV. We got a special guest fresh off of Interstate 90. Y'all know I dominate that region. I appreciate you coming back for the second time. Go ahead and introduce yourself, pimp.
It's the one and only son of Tony. Buffalo, New York. What up, though?
How you been, G?
I'm great.
One of the first things I want to ask you is, tell me something about Pillmatic 2.
I think Pillmatic 2 is the most slept on, complete identity of what the old mixtape feeling is like. That mixtape era where you got all of these greats in one joint and everybody dumbing out. Pillmatic 2 hard.
Right.
Shout out to all the artists that's on Pillmatic 2.
I appreciate you getting busy with Big Ooh on Used To. And y'all did the only ballad on the whole album. What type of feedback you getting from Pillmatic?
They like that joint. Everybody said that joint hard, and it's a few Buffalo heads on there. Shout out YNX, shout out Arkel, shout out El Bez. That joint hard. Martell, China Black, PA Dre. Just I don't know how you saw it to put all of that together, but you saw it. And, you know, it's fruit.
It was this one was hectic. The first one was a little bit more fluid. The second one, for whatever reason, man, I don't know. I guess it had to be tedious for it to be successful because we got a great response, man. I think it's the second highest selling project on PA Dre's whole resume. Like he got like 30-something albums under his belt. Pillmatic 2, in terms of streams and shit like that, we ran past the whole library in like 2 weeks, for real. So I'm happy that it turned out the way it did and shit. I just hope that it serves as a vehicle for some of you guys in the underground to get to where y'all trying to go. You know what I mean? And as far as you concerned, it kind of like was a prequel because you followed it up with a project of your own and shit. Let's talk about the new joints you got out. Son of a Bastard.
Son is a Bastard. And I titled it that because there is no further to my style. For whatever reason, some of these artists that I hear, you can hear who influenced them. You know, by their tone, by their region, by things that they admonish, things that they let you know. You can't really listen to me and hear a father in me. I feel like I could make any type of music, and Son is a Bastard is not just one part, it's actually 4 parts, and we just breaking it up.
Okay. Man. You sent me the video. Was that the lead single?
Do that. Do that. Yeah, do that. New video, new single, produced by Jimmy Dukes. Just something to, let the streets know I'm back around, and let them know that voice is here. It's been a minute.
It's Dukes from Buffalo.
Dukes from Buffalo.
I've been hearing his name a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he on the rise for
with
sure.
The Locks.
For sure.
Been with the Locks for a minute. You can hear him all over Chic Luch and Kiss and Styles joints. You know what I mean? Shout out to Dukes. Dukes been putting that work.
And he Buffalo native.
Yeah, Buffalo native.
Yeah, he doing his thing. I've been hearing a lot about him lately. Last time I had YNX and those guys here, should they mention him amongst they favorite producers that's out right now? Yeah. So, yeah, his name is definitely ringing bells. Why did you choose to break this project up into segments like that?
It's been like 2 years since I dropped the project. You know how life get in the way. I had some big things going on in my life, so it took a minute. It took a minute for me to, get my strength back and just, come with the gift and at least, feed my fans.
Yeah.
The people that are in tune with me.
Did Dre do any work on this project?
PA Dre, no.
Yeah.
No, but he had me doing other work with, Akil
Yeah.
and YNX and, you, and, he keep me busy.
No doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
No doubt.
Shout out PA.
I spoke to him on the phone right before you got here. He told me you niggas is working together as early as 2016 or some shit like that.
Yeah, he actually came to Buffalo and pulled up in the crib. We in a hot ass attic up there for hours, like in the studio, going crazy. So, yeah.
How did y'all meet each other?
He hit me up online, saw some of my material, said let's work. And we ended up, becoming real good friends through the years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my previous interview with you, we went over some of the artists you work with over the years.
Mm-hmm.
And did you continue to experiment with features on this project right here?
I did.
Like who?
Planet Asia. Shout out Planet Asia.
Yeah.
Peace to the God.
PA, my man.
I got Tyler Lamar on there. We call him Rock the Writer, but you know what I'm saying? Tyler Lamar is raw, but on part 2 is Nature and Keisha Plum and I got another one on there I can't think.
Shout out to Nate.
Yeah.
Nate the Great.
Queensbridge.
98 Nate. Yeah.
For sure.
What you and Nate do together?
Got a joint called Rob Report. That's like crazy.
What is it called?
Rob Report.
Rob Report?
Yeah.
Just some luxurious shit?
It felt like that 9-6 Queen shit. Like it, with Buffalo vibes and shit. They gonna feel it. They gonna love this one. They gonna love that joint with Keisha Plum too.
It seemed like more Buffalo rappers are starting to pop out. Is that something that you're noticing? In the beginning, it was a handful. Now I'm encountering a new one. They taking notice of me for sure because I'm starting to get a lot of emails and shit from guys from Buff like, yo, what's up? This is who I am. Blah, blah. Do you think the success of the region contributed to more guys taking it serious?
Absolutely. Before Griselda and Drumwork and BSF and Trust and Green Lantern, like it was no stars for them to see. It was nobody for them to see from their own environment and grow to prosper. In New York City, that's an everyday occurrence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in Buffalo, it wasn't like that. So once they started seeing what can happen, it just inspired everybody. And it's so many I can't name them all now.
Are you making money from music?
Yeah.
What are some of the distribution sites that you utilize? And I ask people this when I interview them because I be wanting the underground to hear that this shit works. The system works. The system that we have in place, the Pillmatic series, PA Dre, the whole underground body, it works, and you can make a living from this. You making a living from it?
Symphonic. I like Symphonic.
Symphonic?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me exactly what it is that they do for you.
So, it's distribution, and you getting what you want out of it. I don't have to do much because it's already there. It's just what you align yourself with and what you willing to do.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
How many videos you expect to put out from this project?
7.
That joint do that. I uploaded it yesterday. You following the progress of it on the channel?
Yes.
Comments and shit like that?
Yes.
Yeah, they feeling that joint.
Couple of them. I had a couple people saying a couple things on there.
Yeah.
Yo, do a spell check first, my guy.
Yeah,
That's your honest opinion, but spell check it first.
Niggas be in such a hurry to say something rotten and shit. They
but
don't use no punctuation, no spelling, no education.
Get your grammar together before you come for the gut.
Right. So you said you got 7 joints that they done? The music videos?
4 of them done. 2 more I'm gonna wrap up, and then I got another batch coming for the project next month, Act 2. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, make sure you push more of them videos to me. I want everybody that's worked on the Pillmatic series with me to understand. We approaching this shit as a team, you know what I'm saying? I call it mob mentality marketing and shit, you know what I'm saying? So basically all you got to do is just complete the motherfucking videos, send them to the platform, we push that shit out, man, and just, you know, kind of stand on each other's shoulders and shit to build this motherfucking momentum up, for real. They taking notice. I mean, between your last interview here and now, explain to me how your popularity has changed.
I wouldn't say the popularity has changed so much, but for the ones that are catching on to me, you know, that I know that wasn't around from before, it's the authenticity. They authentic with it, and they see that I'm authentic with it, and that's what kind of drew them to me a little bit. And the fact that, you know, I'm a little unorthodox, I see things a little differently. But that's the best part of it. Most people that are familiar with me, they already know how I go. They don't see me at some point, you know. But for everybody that don't, I feel like I'm one of the kings of Buffalo. And I have no problem saying that publicly. I ain't one of these dudes that just popped up overnight. Like, I've been around. And I'm not going nowhere. Except but up.
I heard that. Merchandising. See, since you came back, you all dipped in all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Just trying something new. You know, you gotta try a different designer too.
Yeah.
You know, see what catch. You know, everything don't catch on the same day. It's about colors and fabrics and textures, and I ain't understand all of that before. Yeah.
Out of I think we got like 24 joints on Pillmatic. What's some of the joints that stood out to you, and have you developed any new relationships through the system? That's what I call it, the system.
The system.
Yeah, the guys that you see on the album, man, approach them, man. We on the same squad, man.
Big
Fellowship.
Blue, Rhyme Style, True, China Black, Martell for sure. The joint with I Kill, the joint with YNX, the joint with L Biz on there. I don't want to sound bad. The white guy.
Oh, Bowdy Johnson. I manage him.
Respect. He go hard. He go hard.
Yeah, he the only white guy on the whole project.
Yeah,
man.
I felt his energy. I could hear it. You could hear the truth in him.
Yeah, he was enthused like a motherfucker to be a part of it, man. And I fought to make sure he got in the position the right way. You know what I'm saying? I got the final say so on everything, but I still run it past my organization and say, you know, how you feel about him.
If I'm right, Roscoe Pico Chain, I think on
Philly.
there. Shout out to my boy Roscoe. I rock with him.
Yeah.
That's one more offhand. Planet Asia.
PA always come through for me.
Yo, that's my guy.
He's one of my West
That's
Coast
my
gunners,
brother.
man.
Yeah.
He's with the shits. That's what I like about him. And PA,
sure.
he a veteran too. Nigga look like a young shit.
He still look young. He overseas now doing him.
Yeah, over there doing him. Yeah. Who's some of the when you messaged me last night, you was like, yo, have you got a chance to listen to the album? I told you I didn't. I only listened to a little bit because I'm wrapped up in this thing with Big L and Mason and right now. But now that I got you here, you could tell me offhand what's some of the joints that I should, you know, go check out on this project.
You definitely want to hear Witches Brew. It kind of describe a little bit of why I've been gone for 2 years.
Yeah.
It's a record on there called Slavery that talk about some deep things, some stuff I was going through. Definitely Ascension with Planet Asia.
Yeah.
Fire. And I say Restraints is fire too, the way I close it out. I condensed it a little bit, give them seven a clip.
Right.
and see how that go. I don't want to go overkill, and yeah, but the whole project is it's nasty. It's me. It's that sound that people still care to hear.
Was you was you aware of Akil and YNX prior to these projects?
Yeah, absolutely.
You was hearing their name out there in the city? Dusty Souls, that's the name of the group.
Me and YNX, we actually met through a mutual friend called Dame. And Dame wanted me to work with him. And I went to go link up with him. And I just saw he was like a real humble dude.
Right.
And, it's a lot of us, we look like human, but we ain't human. You could tell, you could look right at him and see the human in him. So that's how we ended up getting close. So anything that we did, it was just because we cool like that.
Right.
And from there, I believe he put Akil on to me. And me and Akil, we ended up linking one day through IG. And I ended up pulling up on him, and that's how we, got close and started kicking it or whatever. So, yeah, that's how I met them too.
Yeah. How long has it been since the last time I interviewed you?
That was last year. That was last summer. Probably about July, August, something like that. Yeah.
Like 18 months?
Yeah.
Little
year. Yeah.
Okay, since then, you tried your acting chops. Tell me about you appearing in movies, man. I got my first joint under my belt last year. How you like it?
Felt good, don't it?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I feel like that's not an end goal. That's like near present goal. That's a couple things that I read for. I actually read for Wu-Tang on Hulu.
Oh yeah?
What I'm saying? I actually read for a part, and
what was the process for that? They did it through email, or you had to go out
email.
there?
Yeah. And then you had to go out there.
They sent you a script?
Yeah.
What character?
Ghostface.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. Damn.
Yeah.
Big shoes.
Yeah. I was nervous as hell. That's the gun. Piece to the gun.
Right.
I was nervous, but I went through with it, and it ain't really go the way that I wanted it to go, but I still enjoyed the series. It was still fire.
It's like an icebreaker, man.
Yeah.
Just preparing you for the next time around and shit. There's opportunity.
I want to get in one of these Power series, 50 Step Player. That's what I want to be on.
Yeah.
Power Universe somewhere.
Yeah, I enjoy a lot of 50s productions and shit, man. It's actually one of my favorite rappers.
It get me excited. Him and Hype Williams, man.
Do they got is the independent films out in Buffalo shaking?
Yeah.
They got some directors out there getting busy?
They do. Deuce King, A.K. Reed, Martell, Marty, Miracles, Miracle Podcast. They got a movie coming out. It's some independent. Then we just had the film festival where you had to come up with like a movie in I forget how long. I think it's 24 hours or something like that.
Yeah.
And that was pretty big too. There was a few independent films in there that was a big hit. So this whole region is blossoming.
Yeah.
Nah, we not all in the same groups, but we all a part of history at the same time. I think in general, upstate New York, this is the new ground.
Facts.
This is the new territory. This is marked land. It's some people here that get it in.
Yeah.
And I love it because that bring more attention. We need all the attention we could get.
Besides my platform, what are some of the other platforms you're using to get your imagery and your message out? Who the guy in Buffalo? Back in the day, it was Crush.
Yeah, it was.
Buffalo City Films. That's what it was.
Buff City Films. Yeah. I really don't know. I really don't. I don't be bothered with that. I've been trying to get back.
Yeah.
I lost my. It ain't been easy, so I've been so focused on getting back to my greatness, cause I ain't even think I was gonna get back here.
Yeah.
So that been my main focus. Been getting the music back out here, getting my sound back out here, getting the face out here, getting them familiar with the merch again.
Yeah.
And, moving forward and building from it.
Speed and momentum kills, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can't pick up the dribble. If you stop dribbling, it's a turnover and shit.
It's a turnover every time.
Tell niggas that. Yeah.
Game might as well be over. You got too many of them.
Yeah.
You gotta keep pushing.
Are you getting any love from DJs?
No, the DJs show me no love. They show me no love ever. I'm like, Track started DJ. He fuck with me. Shout out to Track Started.
Shout out to
DJ.
him. He fuck with the underground.
You know what I'm saying? He fuck with the underground heavy.
Yeah.
But it's a few, but not on the scale that I would like.
Yeah.
Nah. But I don't necessarily, I don't make party records like that.
Yeah.
It be more true to life.
We need people to stand by the art form that we putting out. Underground, East Coast, hip hop DJs and shit. Is it anybody? Do y'all got a signature DJ in Buff?
We do. It's a few of them, but one with Drake and they all aligned with somebody and they on the road and stuff like that. So the other ones, the independent ones or the ones that's still coming up, the ones that's hungry and stuff like that, them the ones that's in the clubs every week, for that type of atmosphere, and they see what's going on here. They see what's going on in Buffalo. So a few years prior, it wasn't a lot of spots opening up for shows and stuff like that, but after a while, once they saw how everything was getting crazy, like people was coming back out and they coming to these events and they paying for these tickets, they started opening up more venues. So that been a big effect because it's hip hop shows all the time now.
I'd like to put on a showcase or something up there. What's the ideal venue up there? What's the venue that everybody checking for? Is it a specific one?
Is one that I was just recently at. It's a smoke shop too. I forget what the name of it is, but it's upstairs, it's a downstairs, it's a big patio and around you can see the Club Vice right across the street.
Yeah.
That joint was pretty lit. It was a lot of people in there. That's a good venue. The Vice is a good venue, excellent venue. Milky's is always an option because Milky's is known for hip hop. They're gonna pull up the Milky's.
Yeah.
There's a few more I can't think of off names. I could definitely send the info to you.
When you plan to drop another installment of this Son of a Bastard?
July 26th. Act 2, July 26th.
Yeah.
Drop Son as a Bastard on the 28th, which was yesterday.
Yeah.
And I dropped again on the 26th. It's been a minute, so I had to double up.
Yeah. The second installment, how many tracks?
7.
Any features?
Yup. Keisha Plum. Nature. You put me on the spot. There's so many songs in my head.
That's what I brought you here for, man, so we could tell the fans. So, you know what I'm saying?
It escaped me at the moment.
Yeah.
Forgive me, man. It's a lot of records, man.
Right.
I said it's 4 installments. But I got features on it.
Okay. All right. Website.
Sonatoni.com.
What you got available over there?
You can find you some merch. You can find my music. You can find my videos. My bio is there. Links to the new project. But the new project available everywhere. You don't gotta go to the website to get it.
Do you plan on doing any hard copies? Vinyl, anything like that?
Yeah, I'm trying to get both of them together at the same time because, when people want stuff, they want stuff. So I'm trying to get ready for that right now, man.
Okay. Appreciate you coming through, giving us an update on everything that's going on. 2024 this summer, man. We're gonna be checking for that project. Again, I appreciate you appearing on Pillmatic. Coming into that record that you did with Big Oo, did you expect to be on a ballad? You know,
No, but
was that a different experience for you?
it absolutely was.
Yeah.
Because I usually don't play in that chamber.
Yeah.
Have I tried it? Yeah. Did
Yeah.
I do something good with it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I had already knew about him, and once I heard him on there, I was like, oh yeah, this gonna hit. It's gonna hit right here. So he did what he did, and I just added what I felt like could, add a little sauce to it. And it came out wonderful.
Who gets busy?
We'll get busy.
He one of the most consistent artists that I've had on.
See
on
him
Gully
everywhere.
TV. Yeah, he stay
He
on
on the
it.
move. He on the move.
Who is somebody who has recognized that you basically got to do it yourself? He done been with a couple of, high profile cosigns. He was with Fat Joe for a period of time. He was at So Raspy with Jadakiss for a period of time. And he didn't get the results that he was looking for, so he's pretty much just put his foot on the gas for self at this point and shit. I think that a lot of people need to understand and recognize that the music game ain't what it once was. And ain't nobody coming to rescue us. Ain't nobody coming to sign us. You know what I'm saying? These .coms, like that's why I asked you about your website. These .coms, those are record labels and shit.
Basically.
That's basically what it is and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I appreciate you for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
When can we expect the next video? Do That is already on the platform. Make sure y'all go check it. Check that out. Like, comment, share that joint.
2 weeks.
Oh, yeah?
2 weeks. Right
Looking
back
forward
at it.
to it.
Right back at it.
Okay.
Yo.
My man.
Y'all gonna see me this the summer of the sun. Back outside. To the ones that's around, thank you. To the new ones that never met me before, pleasure meeting you now.
Peace out. Give me a drop.
It's the one and only son of Tony, and you locked in with Gully TV. Gully, what up?
My man.
What up, man? Yo, what up? It's Killer Priest, man. Almighty Wu-Tang, right? Gully TV, what's good?
Yo, this week's the Lost Cause live and direct from LA. I'm on the west side. Shout out to Gully TV, man. Project Blue, the whole crew, man. Love, yo.
For all your advertising, networking, and promo, make sure you reach out GullyTVBoss@gmail. GullyTVBoss@gmail for all your marketing and promo. Peace.